Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Archangel Metatron messages. Before you are 6 different feathers. Each feather is going to bring forth a different message from Archangel Metatron just for you, and this is to bring you guidance, clarity, light your path forward, give you confirmation, whatever it is that you need right now. Each one of those feathers has a message on the other side, so there is a specific message attached to that feather, but I'm also going to be using the Archangel Metatron self-mastery deck in each reading to bring forth the special messages just for you. So go ahead and look at the feathers and decide which feather has your special message, and I will start with the first feather. If you're drawn to the others, go ahead to the timestamp below this video. Hello there. So with this first feather, we have it right here, but also we have the black feather for this reading to help absorb any sort of negative energy, that you are struggling with, to help illuminate the shadows so that you know what you are facing and you are up against. So we have the black feather helping us with this reading. And for your feather, the primary message comes from the hummingbird, and it says, release what you have been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. So this is letting you know whatever is going on, the energy will pass, okay? It's a very temporary energy and it's moving along, and Archangel Metatron is saying just stop worrying so much, let your heart lift. I will come in, I will help point things out, because Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron helps us with our trials and tribulations, as well as expanding us into our spiritual gifts and connecting to the higher realms. So he's coming in and he's saying, listen, I know things are tough or you feel really bad, whatever your personal situation is right now, but this energy will pass. So, allow yourself to breathe, allow yourself to be happy. Everything is always moving. Nothing stays the same. It truly doesn't, and oftentimes it isn't until we get far away from something we look back and we realize how much things have changed for us personally. So, primary message coming through is this energy will pass, you will feel better, things are going to shift and change. So let's pull some Archangel Metatron cards to add to this message with the hummingbird. We have the rainbow bridge, always open. Yes, see, things are in constant motion. Archangel Metatron coming in to really help you out, move you through this energy, help you make sense of everything. And, whether there's good things going on or there's bad things going on, self-mastery is about tempering the mental and emotional body through all situations. Oftentimes you were triggered to react and emotionally respond, and there's some things that just happen, and it's we're human, right? And you're gonna just get upset, and that's just the way it is. But this energy, it's more about the little frustrations and annoyances, and oh, I wish this was that way, or I wish I could be doing this or that instead. So what he's saying is just be present and be happy regardless. Find your happiness regardless of the current situation, because this energy is passing. The rainbow bridge, he is always accessible to you, will always come in, give you guidance, clarity, whatever it is that you need. Next is the Akashic Record, evaluation and review. So, through this process of him coming in to help you, he wants to show you where your energy is stuck, or where you're repeating same patterns, or where your belief system about something may need to shift to actually allow you that liberation and that freedom of movement forward. Next out is the color silver, warrior of the light. So, just as the image on this card depicts, it's like feeling underwater, like you just can't get a break, you can't get a breakthrough, like no matter what you're doing, you're spinning your wheels. And here's the sword in your hand, and Archangel Metatron letting you know, hey, I will help you with whatever breakthrough it is that you need to, here I'm making a mess, that you need to achieve for yourself. What is it that you want to happen in your life? What is it that you need to understand? What is it that you want to grow and evolve into? This archangel wants to really help you with that. And you have the power. You are stronger than you know. And again, this energy will pass. All right, next out we have evolution, birthing the new. Yes, see, there you go. This energy will pass. And I love that these two cards, you know, are upright and these are horizontal. And here's the rainbow bridge. And this is, you know, the like energetic highway. And this energy will pass. You are being birthed into something new. You're going to rise up from feeling like submerged, like, you know, disempowered, whatever it is that you're going through right now. Archangel Metatron really wants to help lighten your mind, lighten your heart, and say, don't be so serious. Don't think too hard about things. Don't overanalyze. Don't think about what coulda, shoulda, but didn't happen. Or what if. Like, let all of that go right now and come into a place of peace within you, within your heart, within your soul, because you're moving into some new energy, and he's really trying to help with that process. And because of this, I know some of you have gone through some really heavy situations and circumstances, and you're hurting and you feel broken down, and you're like, what do you mean? Don't be so serious about this. Sometimes you have to allow yourself to not feel so deeply or think so deeply about something so that you can start making progress, motion forward. That's not to be insensitive to things or to say things didn't happen or stuff them down, pretend that, you know, it's not there. It's give yourself the freedom to not have to feel so bad or worry, or just to be so entrenched in the struggle. Like, turn your head up to the light, to Archangel Metatron, and ask for that guidance, ask for that clarity, because you are truly going into some new energies, and he wants you to know that. He does not want you to hurt and feel bad and be down, and you're learning a lot through this process. Your mind is going to change with the sword there. All right, so let's pull an angel power card. Yes, team spirit. Work together as a team. Cooperation, enthusiasm, loyalty, and kindness will ensure a successful outcome. And this is not just Archangel Metatron working with you. This is all of the angels really working with you right now, trying to help you overcome deep sadness, tragedy, heartache, just whatever it is for you personally that led you to this card, this feather. Archangel Metatron wants to heal that heart, help you truly understand so that you can evolve and grow beyond and become much wiser and birth into a whole new version of yourself. All right, let's pull another card here. Your animals in spirit are safe and well and showering you with their love. So some of you have some passed on fur babies that are still with you in spirit form, along with the angels giving you love, giving you encouragement, trying to help you heal, trying to help you understand, leading you to this new beginning, this new birthing of you. So those are your messages for this first feather. I am wishing you guys all the best. Take care. Hello there. So for the second feather, we have it displayed here, but before we begin, we have the black feather with us, which is to help clear away negative energy and illuminate the shadows in our life that we must face to evolve and move forward. So we have the magic of the black feather working with us during this reading. All right, let's see what the primary message is for you guys. And you have the white owl. The wisdom and message of the divine are within you. So Archangel Metatron wanting you to know that all you seek is truly within you and can be, activated, and you can awaken those answers. It's all there. You don't need to seek any sort of outside influence or opinion or advice. It is all within you, but from a very pure place, coming through as the white owl. You know, really pay attention to the dreams you're having, the signs and synchronicities that are playing out in your life right now, because that is a projection of the internal. And again, all the answers you seek are inside. And so you will see the projection in your external through very specific signs and synchronicities that are significant, special, and meaningful to you. Ooh, I like it. Let's pull some Archangel Metatron cards and see what else he would like to add to this. Okay, so we have communication, speak up and be heard. Do not hold back. Next out is, ooh, evolution, birthing the new. And now we have authentic self. Who are you? Ooh. And lastly, we have the color orange, connection and attunement. Sorry, connection and attunement. The color orange, which is the sacral chakra. So this is what he wants to talk about, and it goes perfectly in alignment with this white owl. You are very wise. You are empathetic. You pick up on energy. You know more than you think you do. And sometimes we really doubt ourselves and question ourselves and what we're feeling intuitively, because there's no real concrete way to validate it and to confirm it, right? And so what you're feeling, you know, it's time for you to speak up about it. If you have to tell somebody something and you've really been holding back, Archangel Metatron very much encouraging you to do so. Also, you know, there's going to be some important conversations that are going to play out in your life within the next, you know, few days or a few weeks from watching this reading. So for you guys, as well as paying attention to the signs and synchronicities external that are a reflection of your internal world, that energy is also going to return to you through certain conversations, but you can't seek it out because the answers truly are within you. And when you come into that place of belief, of knowing that even if you can't quite access those answers yet, when you trust that, then that's when, you know, all of those answers internal can start reflecting external. And what is going to be said to you is things that you already know. It's like you're going to receive that validation through these conversations. It's not giving you the advice, pointing the direction, or giving you the answer. The answers are already inside of you. These conversations bring forth that validation, that confirmation where you're like, okay, yeah, I know what's up. I'm right. I know what to do. And through this process, there's this new energy about you where you're coming into a deeper connection, where you are now trusting your intuition, yourself, the vibes you pick up on, the flow of life, the way everything works, and divine order and divine timing. Like you're coming into that deep, deep knowing, and that's like how you start moving forward in your life, okay? So there's big changes happening for you. Whatever you have asked about coming to this reading, answers within, but big changes are coming. And it's like, it's time for you to truly embrace who and what you are and not hold back and not hide it. Be proud of it, you know, present it, promote it, because with here, the sacral chakra, that is your empathy center, that is your creativity, that's your passion, your nurturing, the divine mother, you know, that energy right there. And so communication, authentic self, the awakening of that divine feminine energy within you. And look at that, a little notification came through. What a sign and synchronicity right there, is birthing you into a new version of yourself, which is what you're supposed to be, which is who you're supposed to be, not holding back, not, you know, trying to walk on eggshells to accommodate other people's super sensitive feelings or needs or just whatever. It's like you need to know who you are and be in touch with you at all times, and that is all you will ever need with this here. You are so wise. All right, let's pull an angel power card. We have chosen, make a difference in people's lives. Whoo! I just have to say, all of those of you attracted to this feather, I really feel you are spiritually gifted in some capacity. And this reading is really pushing you towards opening yourself up much more to that, walking that path, pursuing that path, especially with that sacral chakra showing up. All right, let's pull you some advice. And you are a chosen one. Just know that. Like, that's a confirmation, a synchronicity all on its own for some of you. All right, we have compassion for another. So you have make a difference in people's lives. Have compassion for another. You know, the sacral chakra right there, which is all about compassion. Yeah, and communication. You are gifted. You receive messages from the divine for yourself and for others, okay? And you're going to start getting the deep, deep validation of that. And that might come through you finally doing readings for other people, or finally opening up and expressing yourself and what you're truly feeling about somebody and their situation and what you think is going to happen. It's like you are coming into a big awakening, and it's tapping into that spiritual energy within, opening you up to the higher dimensions and pulling down divine messages for yourself and for others. You are chosen and have compassion. Yeah, you are a beautiful healer through your word, through the message that you receive, and the answers are all within you, always and forever. All right, know it, believe it, and as you come into that deeper belief, it will become more validated through your external experience. All right, so those are your messages with this second feather. I am wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello there. For this third feather, I'll get into it in just a second. I just want you to know we have the black feather here to help dispel negative energy and help illuminate the shadows that we all need to face to help us, you know, expand, come into understanding, and move forward. So we have the black feather helping us with that during this reading. So let's see, the feather that you have been drawn to, the primary message comes from the owl, and your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. So Archangel Metatron wanting to tell you that what it is that you are thinking and feeling, you are correct about the person, about the situation, about yourself, and what you need to do and move forward. Whatever it is, those gut instincts, that intuition, that deep feeling is being validated by Archangel Metatron, and really pushing you to tap more into that and to trust yourself more, no matter what, no matter what's happening externally. If somebody's like, oh, you're crazy, you're wrong, that could never be, or it does seem like, man, I would be so off the mark in thinking that, like, why am I feeling that? Trust yourself, okay? I personally have learned very hard lessons with that, you know, wolf in sheep's clothing, where I really just liked somebody, their personality, all of it, but something just didn't feel right underneath, and like that weird vibe, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. This person, no, I should have listened to that weird vibe. And so for you guys, Archangel Metatron is saying, no matter what, your intuition, your gut instinct is not off about whatever it is you're asking about, okay? So let's pull some Archangel Metatron cards. All right, so we have the void, retreat, rest, and pause. We have clarity, go within. Actually, I believe that one's supposed to go that way, sorry. Transformation, light and dark. And lastly, we have priorities, building blocks for life. All right, yeah. Here is Archangel Metatron really pushing you to trust yourself, disconnect go within the void, like all of those things. Close your eyes to all the distraction around you, because it can trip you up. It can make you question, second guess. And the truth is, you know the truth inside. And that's why Archangel Metatron is like, nope. Close your eyes, close your ears to all the distraction around you. Sink into yourself. What do you feel there? What are you being told in that space? Because that is the truth. And you need to come into that truth, because we have transformation, the light and the dark. And I think for many of you, this is very similar to what I went through with this light and the dark, where you really like somebody, or you really are excited for like a cause or a situation. But man, there's just something that doesn't feel right to you, and there it is, the shadow. So I feel many of you that were attracted to this, that is a strong resonating message. And Archangel Metatron is like, you've got to trust yourself, and in doing so, you know, you build your own soul up. You strengthen your connection to the angelic realm, because when you feel something, and even if it seems crazy or it's completely against what you were hoping for, but you respond to that internal calling, it only strengthens you as a soul and builds you up even more. And your senses become even stronger. And, you know, you won't be as easily fooled. And I don't want to say fooled, because you always feel that weird energy underlying, but you just might not know what it is or understand it. And now, you know, through this reading, I hope it brings you clarity. Like, really trust yourself, close out all the distractions, and what is it that you feel at your core of your being, because that's the truth. It is 100% Archangel Metatron coming in strong to help you with this, and, you know, build your confidence and belief. I do feel, you know, many of you attracted to this, as well as that second feather that came through. You have a spiritual gift about you, intuitive, empathic, and Archangel Metatron helps with that, along with our trials and tribulations. All right, let's pull an angel power card for you guys. And we have take charge. Leadership and self-discipline are required to take control of your life. Yeah, you've got to trust your instincts over, you know, your emotions and your mind, like, you know, what you like, who you like, or what you were hoping for, because, you know, you could be fooled in that space, but your spirit is telling you the truth about a person or a situation. And Archangel Metatron's like, take charge with that information, because you won't be sorry you did. Like, even if it isn't what you want to hear, ultimately coming into the truth, accepting it, and acting from that space builds you up to something better. So just know that. You are full of love. Now share it with another. And, you know, this right here is talking about the sacredness of you and what's inside of you, and how you must preserve and protect that. And when you feel something is off, it is, and act and respond accordingly. And when you feel somebody is being mean and vicious, but it's not because that's their essence, it's because of the wound that exists within them, you will see that, and you will know how to love and tender and nurture that person in that wound, so that they don't act like a, you know, wounded animal. They act in the place of love in which you have extended to them. Because sometimes when we're really hurting, things have happened, the energy we project out to others isn't our true essence. It's that wound, that heartache, that pain, and it just dominates everything. And you'll see that in others as well. You know, this could go both ways, where somebody's acting in a way that isn't very favorable, but you see the wound underneath, and you know how to help heal that wound. Okay, so those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello there. So for the fourth feather, I want to start by letting you know we have the dark feather here, which is helping us dispel negative energy, as well as illuminate the shadow in our life that we need to face and accept and overcome to move forward. So we have the black feather with us, and let's see what your feather is. Ooh, it comes from the white eagle. The connection to divine guidance is within you. Oh, so this feels very sacred and pure to me, actually. You know, we have the white eagle here with the black feathers. So that's the yin yang energy to me, balance, duality, understanding the light as well as understanding the darkness, because, you know, they coexist together. You can't have one without the other. Therefore, you have to have a deep understanding of both, you know, to navigate this plane, this world, right? And you guys, you know, I feel you need to give yourself more credit. You're very wise, you know a lot. And I'm not really sure just yet what the message is that's coming through. I'm really just caught up on the wisdom, the purity, the light that exists within you, and maybe that's being oppressed, or maybe you question it. We're going to pull cards from Archangel Metatron directly to find out, but you guys are very special that we're drawn to this fourth feather, and you need to know that, and you need to be told that. And I feel like you have a lot of dreams. Pay attention to those dreams at night. They mean something, even if it's really odd imagery. Just write it down, because right now you're like in the nest of the divine. You are walking with spirit, with the white eagle. Okay, so let's pull some Archangel Metatron cards though. Okay, I guess these are your cards. And we've got way more than I was anticipating, but Archangel Metatron wants to speak. What do we have? Cosmos, mirror you. Are we surprised to see that with that opening message? I'm guessing a lot of star seeds, light workers, empaths, mediums, psychics, healers, you name it. That's you coming to this reading right here. The cosmos mirror you, as above, so below. The yin and the yang, the dark and the light. I mean, it's coming through in your first card right here as well. Okay, let's go to the next one. And remember, these jumped out. We have endings. You are held, okay? So some of you are going through some really hard times right now, some things that have shifted and changed in your life, and Archangel Metatron wanting to bring you comfort, because he is also the angel of trials and tribulations, as well as growing and expanding your spiritual gifts. So boom, boom, right there. No wonder he's coming in so strong. Next out is creation, expansion in your life. So something has to end for something new to begin in your existence. Next out is the inner child, hear and know me. So you are really being led to the essence, the truth, the core of your being, that purity that I picked up on, you know, with this white eagle. So everything you're going through, like some of you could be even experiencing dark night of the soul, where every bit of you is stripped away, your identity, your beliefs, a lot of things in your physical reality, friends, connections, patterns, habits, behaviors, being stripped away from you for you to get to this, the core, the essence of who you are, which is this white eagle, the inner child, where you walk with spirit, being in spirit's nest, because you're going through major changes in your life right now with all of this energy. Wow. Next out, look at that. See the indigo. Mystery and mystery of life. You are something special. You need to know that you're being stripped away of everything that does not serve you, that is not a part of this true essence of you. Next out is love, relationships, and harmony. There are better relationships up ahead. A lot that has to be stripped away right now is because it is not in alignment with your essence, your purity, and where spirit is trying to take you in your life. Next out, the beacon, shine on. You will be healed. You will be restored. You will be whole once again. All right. You are just in a process of being ripped down to be rebuilt from the true essence of who and what you are. Next out is Mother Earth, grounding and support. Look at that. What a beautiful reading. I know you guys are going through like some heavy stuff right now, that we're attracted to this white eagle, but no, it is all for purpose, and it is leading you to the truth, the essence of what you are within. And through that process is trial and tribulation, which is where Archangel Metatron is coming in to help you understand and navigate, come into clarity. And through all of that, you come into higher essence of spiritual gift. Like all of you already have it, but my God, you are being expanded beyond your belief. And then we have Mother Earth coming in. She wants to heal you. She wants to support you. Make sure you're doing grounding meditations and connecting with her and, all of nature, the nature kingdom. You're going to receive a lot of signs of synchronicity, find a lot of peace and harmony in all things organic and natural at this time as you move through this process. Archangel Metatron holding your hand right now. You are in the nest of spirit. You are being, changed and transformed into this beautiful beacon of light for all of humanity. And, all that is within you is within the cosmos above. And through this process, it's going to mirror out of you from above, as above, so below, and mirroring out of you. Oh, so beautiful. All right, let's pull a Power Angel card. Look at this. Take charge. Leadership and self-discipline are required to take control of your life. And, the feather number 3 also received this as their message, their advice, and that's what's going on. You are being transformed into what you've been asking for, and it is a process, and it is painful. And believe you me, I have been through it. Oh, I know it. But you will get there, and on the other side is a world that you can't even imagine, and it's everything that you wanted. All right, let's pull you one last card. Finding a feather is a sign your guardian angels are by your side. Yes, the angels are with you through this process. So every time you find a feather, know that Archangel Metatron is with you and helping you. You are being grown. You are going through like spiritual boot camp right now because you're being transformed into the greatest version of you that you dream of yourself, for yourself. You are something very, very special. Know that. All right, so those are your messages for this 4th feather. I am wishing you guys so much love, so much light, success, and call upon Archangel Metatron. He is there with you. Blessed be. Hello there, 5th feather. All right, so before we get into your feather, I just want you to know we have the dark feather here, which matches the feather you were drawn to, and this is to dispel negativity and to illuminate the shadows so that you can see, what is hidden from you and others, as well as about yourself. And just because we've got this duel going on, I feel you guys are very blessed and protected, and the angels are dispelling any negativity, negative energies, ill wishes, all of that is projected towards you. They are absolutely deflecting it away. You are a very protected, precious being, okay? So let's see what your feather says. It's attached to the raven, and it says, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. All right, so all around you, Archangel Metatron is leaving you signs and synchronicities to help you in answering your questions, give you guidance, light the path forward for you. So let's pull some cards specifically from Archangel Metatron and see what these signs and synchronicities are about. You've been asking and you're receiving, but you might not be quite aware of it, or maybe properly connecting the dots. So let's see. The void, retreat, rest, and pause. Yeah, he really wants to help you connect the dots. Oh, I love it. Oh, now you've got the indigo, mystery and mystery of life. Next is the beacon, shine on. I'm sorry if you hear all that noise outside my window. And lastly, love, relationships, and harmony. Okay, so because all that noise just showed up outside my window, whether you can hear it or not, that tells me there's a lot of chatter in your mental body, which is preventing you from really hearing your intuition, the call of your heart, noticing the signs of synchronicity that Spirit's giving you, to help you on your journey and give you those answers, especially around relationships, okay? And it could be romance, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be coworkers, any relationship really. Just because that came out to me. Oh, and also because we have the indigo, it could be your relationship with like your spirit guides, those of you who identify as star seeds, your home frequencies, your collective consciousness in which you come from. So for many of you, this is all about relationships, either with others or with yourself or with spirit. And what Archangel Metatron is asking you to do is quiet your mind, go into a meditative state, or stop obsessing or trying to overanalyze things because the answer is right before you. But I think you're overthinking it, or you're not able to connect the dots because they don't seem related or connected to each other, or the path you're feeling pushed down, you're like, that doesn't even seem like the way I'm supposed to go, but all signs point to that. Like, you've got to trust that. Archangel Metatron is coming in so strong, giving you guidance, giving you clarity. You are spiritually sensitive anyways with that indigo energy showing up. And with the beacon that shine on, to me, that's more of Archangel Metatron telling you, like, I'm leading the path. I'm giving you the answers. They're all around you. But again, it's like you're over analyzing, or what you're receiving doesn't seem like the answer, like, or the way that you should go, or what you should say, or what you should do. And he's saying, please, please trust me. Really quiet your mind, you know, get out in nature, ground yourself, do a full grounding meditation, allow yourself to not need those answers, come into a place of acceptance. It's like when you're just flowing, that's when everything shows up. It's because there's no resistance around you through your thoughts or your emotional projections. You're just like a clean slate, a flowing river. And so everything can just come in and it flows very beautifully. So for you guys, the answers are right there. However, it's you may be overanalyzing or a bit emotional about things, which is preventing you from coming into the understanding or going down the path that you should, because it doesn't seem like the right thing. All right. However, trust me, you are being very divinely guided right now with these cards that have come out. My goodness. And this is to me, so that feels a bit important. If you're feeling lonely and unlovable, that is not the truth. That is not the truth at all. And Archangel Metatron wants you to know that. You know, it's time for you to remember who and what you are, and the divinity in which exists inside of you. And that's all that matters. It truly does. You know, think about it. When people fall in love, it's just the connection inside each person. It's not about looks or status. When it's about those things, that's not real love. I'm talking about real connection. It just happens, and you're madly in love and you can't stop it. It's just, it's there. So for you guys, you are lovable, and maybe you've experienced a lot of conditional relationships where, you know, it was about what you had, what you looked like, things like that. And now Archangel Metatron is trying to help heal you in that space and remind you of the divinity within, because there's a very special relationship and connection coming through in this reading. And it's either somebody you're about to meet, or this is somebody in your life that maybe you're really holding back from because you're afraid to be hurt again. All right. And Archangel Metatron's like, I will give you the answers. The signs are there. You've just got to follow them. So let's pull an angel power card. Angel of wisdom, pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. Yes, really connect into the angelic realm as well as your spiritual gifts, because you do have the indigo energy here, which means you are spiritually sensitive. And when you're spiritually sensitive, it can get very overwhelming, and your intuition could feel like it's tricking you. And so that's why Archangel Metatron is like, let's regroup, let's meditate, let's go into a calm flow, a state of mind, and then all the answers will come to you. You are so wise. All right, let's pull another card. Your garden is a healing place. Seek refuge there to heal your soul. Yes, with Archangel Metatron. Because it's time to open up to love. There's a connection that is either in your life or and you're really holding back from because of what's happened to you, or Archangel Metatron's trying to help heal you and remind you of your divinity and show it to you and your reality through signs and synchronicities to heal you, because there is this special connection. And some of you, that is romance. Some of you, that's just that friend that you need, okay? That support system. Or some of you, this could be a reconnection with a family member that you need in your life for that love and support. Nonetheless, that's the end goal. That's what Archangel Metatron is trying to help you with. And there's some healing that needs to take place, and allowing yourself to be more relaxed, to go in the flow. The angels are all around you, giving you the signs, showing you the way, I promise, okay? So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello there. So we have the last feather, number 6. Before we get into that, I just want you to know we have the black feather here, which is to dispel negativity and help illuminate the shadows so that we can face things in our life, shadows within ourselves, shadows within others, so that we can see the truth. So this is the feather of truth coming in to help us with this reading. Okay, so your feather is attached to the peacock. No big surprise there. And it says, inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. Yay! So you are coming into some evolution about whatever you're asking about, and there is new energy and a new beginning coming for you, okay? So everything you've been through in the past has been growing, shaping you, developing you, evolving you, expanding you into this new version of yourself that you're birthing into. And it could be big or it could be more subtle, all right? Archangel Metatron is there to help us with our trials and tribulations, as well as to help us expand our spiritual and psychic gifts. So for you guys, expansion, growth, what you've been going through, the struggle, the hard time, the challenges, all of that attached to whatever you're asking was for your growth. And now you're on the verge of like a new beginning, and Archangel Metatron is coming in to help you with that. So let's pull some of his cards specifically and see what else he would like to add. And we have blessings and thanks, abundant universe. So yes, blessings coming in and attached to this new beginning that's in store for you. Next, oh, gold, cup of replenishment. The chalice, yeah, you're coming into a good time. Hard times are falling away. Like there's good energy that's moving into whatever you have been asking about. Next out is action, movement needed. Make sure you are participating. The opportunity knocks. You've got to answer that door. You feel compelled to speak up, to sound your voice. You've got to do it. Even if you feel scared, shy, all those things. When you know it is time to act or to speak, do not hold back, or your opportunity will pass you by. And Archangel Metatron's like, no, there's some good stuff happening here, but you've also got to participate, okay? And next out is passion, love for life. Yes, see how happy you are? You know, whatever you asked about, to me, looks very positively blessed and aspected, and you know, hard times moving into the past and good things up ahead. Even if you feel kind of overwhelmed or afraid, just jump right in, because this is so positive. I mean, I would say whatever you're asking, it's like a positive yes, you know, like things are good. It's a positive no, you know, whatever your question is, whether you wanted a yes or a no, it's like you get the answer that you want. It's positive and good things are coming in for you, and you are blessed, and there's a rebirth on the horizon. And, you know, all the struggle of the past seriously has grown you and evolved you, and you are a much wiser, evolved being right now today than you ever have been at any other point in your life. And you know, some people can go through it and go through it and go through it and go through it, and they never learn, they never evolve from things, the challenges, their repeating patterns of behavior, their choices, mistakes, they never learn from that. You guys that were attracted to this peacock, you have learned through everything, and not just the recent past, but every bit of your life in your journey, you are a strong soul. You take your experiences, the bad ones, and you transmute them, and you learn and you grow from them, and you make something beautiful out of it. Doesn't mean at some points in that journey you're not broken down and you're not crying and you're not pessimistic and, you know, screw all of this, but you will always get yourself back up. Okay, you will always get yourself back up. You will get it together. You will evolve, and you will become bigger and stronger and badder than you were before. And that is who you are. And like this, as like you receiving a medal, like the champion. We have the runner and the medal. Like you are the champion, and you are so strong and so wise. There is nothing that will ever happen to you in your life that you will not overcome, no matter what it is. Like you are the fighter spirit. You are so strong and big. Like, oh, it's glorious to me. And now, you know, you're moving into a time of plenty, of abundance, of positive things. You know, whatever you asked about, it's positive. Just make sure you're in full participation of it. Okay, so let's pull an angel power card for you. What do we have? Light of hope. That is who you are. Yes. Hope gives us positive feelings and energy to accomplish what we desire. And you are meant to accomplish much in this lifetime. You are powerful. You are big. Let nothing stop you. Let nothing hold you back. No matter how many times you've fallen, the rejections, the mistakes, no, get back up, because you are a champion and you are meant to come into big, beautiful things in this lifetime. Like your soul is so big to me. Oh, and I'm like, no, don't ever feel small. Everything that you go through is only to evolve you into a greater version. I mean, you are a masterpiece. Those of you that chose this peacock, my goodness. Okay, and also through every one of your triumphs, you inspire others, okay? You ignite the spark in others and return them to a place of hope through your successes. You are being guided by unseen forces. Have faith. All is well. Yes, Archangel Metatron right beside you. Like life is getting good. You deserve it. You are an amazing being, and you need to know that. So, wow, I love this last reading for sure. Okay, so those are your messages. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care.